I have no other sons for you to marry. And I'm too old to marry again. And even if I did marry, would you be willing for these two little boys to grow up and give you husbands? No. You wouldn't be willing to do that. Go back home where it's better for you and you have a better opportunity for success. You see, she said to them that I have a feeling that all of this has happened because of me and the Lord has dealt bitterly with me. But if you separate from me and go back home, He won't deal the same way with you. And both of them weep. They have similar feelings at this time. And I want to let you know this morning, it's one thing to have feelings. It's one thing to have conviction. But it's another thing to take action. Having feelings is not enough. Having conviction is not enough. But you've got to take action with the conviction that God has placed in you. The Bible says when they were pricked in their heart, they didn't just leave it there, but they got Peter and asked, what shall we do? God is looking at somebody this morning that's convicted and asking, what will you do? A feeling is not enough. A conviction is not enough. But there's a time to take action. Verse number 50. Amen. Verse number 50, please. Amen. And Ruth said, and that's what I want to hear. And she said, behold, thy sister-in-law is gone back to her people and unto her gods. Return thou after thy sister-in-law. Verse number 16. And Ruth said, entreat me not to leave thee, nor return from following after thee. For whither thou goest, I will go. And where thou lodgest, I will lodge. And thy people shall be my people, and thy God, my God. You see, I think these two verses give us a little bit of insight why Ruth had a bit of a different perspective. Because if you notice in verse number 50, she didn't have the same perspective as, but she got up and realized, wherever you are, I've got to be next to you. And the best that God has for you is tied to that person. And if you leave that person, you're going to be outside of what God has for you. This is what Ruth realizes at this point. She realizes that I don't know Bethlehem, and I don't know the people that are there, but I know that there's a God that you serve, that I want to be my God. And wherever you go, I am going to go and follow you. God, that's in Israel. I no longer want to serve these gods back home, but I want to come with you and serve the true and the living God.